Dear Groucho. Story by Chris McTrustry. Chapter 1. Miles and Miles from London. Jumbo Jet, 14 April. Dear Groucho, the plane on the front of this postcard is exactly the same as the plane I'm flying in right now. Dad helped me mark an X to show you where we're sitting. I love flying. There are movies and computer games and videos and snacks. It's cool. I go for a stroll every now and then to stretch my legs. Dad says that it's good for my circulation, but I'm in my seat now. I've had my dinner and my medicine. I'm sick of taking it. That was a joke, get it? Dad to sleep. He missed the second movie. I don't know why people complain so much about airline food. I quite enjoyed my chicken and vegetables. I'll write again soon. Love, Ben. XXX. P.S. Did I mention that I love flying? Bangkok Airport. Miles and miles and miles from London. 15 April. Dear Groucho, I hate flying. When the pilot announced that we were landing, I thought we were in London. Wrong. We're not even halfway there yet. We're in Bangkok, in a transit lounge. That's a huge waiting room with shops and stuff, waiting for the plane to refuel and the new passengers to get on board. Guess how long that will take? 2 hours. 2 hours to put petrol in a plane? What's the deal with that? Imagine if it took 2 hours to put petrol in our car. Formula One racing cars can get refueled in 7 seconds. Looks like I'll just have to be patient. I know all about being patient, don't I, Groucho? Ha ha. If you look at the picture on the postcard, you'll see a black X. I'm almost 68% positive that's where the transit lounge is. Woohoo! Got to go now. They just announced that it's time to board our flight. Dad is sorting out boarding passes and passports. I'll post this card here at the airport. I'd better hurry, and I'll write again soon. Love, with lots of kisses, hugs and pats, Ben. XXX. P.S. Groucho, the kisses are for Mum. The pats are for you. You two can share the hugs. Chapter 2. London at last. Heathrow Airport, London, 15 April. Dear Groucho, we're in London. At last. I didn't think we'd ever get here. The flight from Bangkok took forever. I know flying sounds exciting, but you don't see much when you're 11 kilometres above the ground, especially when it's cloudy. At least I saw some of London as the plane got closer to the airport. Now we're down again on English ground, and the view isn't much better. Grey, concrete, clouds. But guess what? We'll be riding in a real London taxi to our hotel. Cool, eh? It should be fun driving through London's streets. I wonder if I'll see the Queen. Bye for now. Love to you and Mum, Ben. XXX. Gloucester Hotel, London, 16 April. Dear Groucho, Dad and I rode on a bus just like the one on the front of this card. And do you know whose house we passed? The Queen's. Yep, the one and only. I waved as we went past Buckingham Palace. You never know, she might have been looking out of a window. Maybe she saw me. I'm off to see some doctors this afternoon. Dad reckons they'll be able to help me. I hope so. This is the first time since we left home that Dad's talked about me being sick. Up until now, it's like we've just come here for a holiday. Dad said he's got a surprise for me. He's going to tell me what it is after we see the doctors. I wonder what it will be. I wish you and Mum were here with me, Groucho. I hate it when we're apart. Lots of love, Ben. XXX. Chapter 3. At the Soccer. West Ham United Football Club, Upton Park, 17 April. Dear Groucho, guess what? I'm at the soccer. It's half-time and West Ham United is winning 2-0. Yeehaw! Yep, this was Dad's surprise. It's pretty cool. You know how much I love West Ham. I can't believe I'm actually at Upton Park. Dad says we'll be going out to dinner tonight with his aunt and uncle. He says that Uncle Albert and Aunt Isabel are my great-uncle and great-aunt. So how does he know I'll think they're so great? What if they're just okay? Ha ha. Sorry about the smudge on the side of this postcard. I spilt some ketchup. That's what the English call tomato sauce. Oh well, now you can see Upton Park on the postcard and smell it too. Hold on, the players are coming back onto the field, so the game will be starting again soon. Good. Dad keeps looking at me and asking, "Are you warm enough?" He must have asked me that 40 times. And, "Are you comfortable?" I wish he wouldn't worry so much. I'm okay. But the sooner the doctors work out some treatment, the better. I can't wait till I'm well again so that I can play soccer. The second half just started. Gotta go. Love, Ben. P.S. You and Mum will have to look for us in the crowd when this game is shown on the TV back home. I'll make sure we wave a lot. P.P.S. West Ham 3, Manchester United 1. Go Hammers! Chapter 4. Appointment Day. Gloucester Hotel, London, 18 April. Dear Groucho, I'm off to the hospital again today. I have to meet another doctor, Dr. Khan. He's a really important doctor. Dad is sure that he'll be able to help me. My appointment is later this morning, so I'll tell you and Mum about our dinner with Uncle Albert and Aunt Isabel while I'm waiting. We went to a posh restaurant. That's what Uncle Albert called it. He's funny. He kept telling jokes and finding pound coins in my ears. I had Yorkshire pudding, even though we're in London. Aunt Isabel held my hand all through dinner. That made it really hard to cut up my food. Ha ha. She kept telling me how wonderful it was to finally meet me, and that I was a grand lad. She was really nice. It was a nice night. Do you like the postcard? The picture is of Big Ben, London's famous clock. We saw it the other day when we went to the Houses of Parliament. Did you know that a guy called Guy Fawkes, once tried to blow up the Houses of Parliament? Don't worry, he was stopped, and it was a long, long time ago, even before Grandma and Grandpa were born. Now every November, the English celebrate Guy Fawkes Day by lighting bonfires and setting off fireworks. Dad has been really quiet this morning. I think he's nervous about meeting a famous doctor like Dr. Khan. I am too, a bit. I just hope Dr. Khan will be able to help me. Uh-oh, here comes Dad. It's time to go. I'll send another card soon. Bye for now. Love, Ben. P.S. Hi Mum, I miss you. Chapter 5. The Famous Dr. Khan. Gloucester Hotel, London, 19 April. Dear Groucho, the soldiers on the front of this card are called the Royal Household Cavalry. They ride their horses through the middle of London every day. They ride through all the cars and buses and trucks and taxis. There are lots of taxis, from their stables to Whitehall Palace. We saw the Household Cavalry when we were on the way to Dr. Khan's surgery yesterday. But I suppose you and Mum will want to know how my appointment went. OK, big breath. Dr. Khan said that I'll have to go into hospital for special tests. Then he'll be able to decide the best way to treat me. I might have to have an operation. Dad looked pretty upset when Dr. Khan told us that. Dr. Khan was really nice and laughed a lot, but the thing I remember most about him was his hands. They were so big and soft. Dad says that we should stay in tonight and rest up because tomorrow's the day I check into the hospital. He says that I shouldn't worry. I should just think about getting home and seeing you and Mum again. No need to tell me that. I think about you two every day. Love, Ben. Chapter 6. Tests. St John's Hospital, London, 21 April. Dear Groucho, sorry I didn't write yesterday, but I was having the tests here at the hospital. They really hurt, Groucho. I cried. I couldn't help it. I know the nurses and doctors were trying to help me, but the needles and the other stuff were very painful. Dad kept saying that I had to be brave. I really tried to be brave. And you know, I think I was brave, because I didn't get out of bed and run away. I wanted to, but I reckon the nurses would have caught me easily. But ooh, it hurt. I know this isn't much of a postcard. The picture is of the hospital I'm in. Sorry there's no X to mark where I am, but I'm not really sure where I am. I feel groggy, sleepy. The nurses give me medicine. More medicine. I have to take lots of medicine, and it makes me very tired. Dad had his dinner with me tonight. He told me that all the tests are finished. Good. And that the doctors expect to have the results soon. I know what the results will say. Ben is sick. They should also say, Ben is very sore after the tests and will not have to have any more needles, ever. Yeah, right. I'm sorry, Groucho, but I can't write any more. My hand has a drip stuck in it. It doesn't hurt that much. Hey, I must be getting tougher, but I'm feeling really tired. Look after Mum, okay? I'll write again really soon. Love and hugs and pats and cuddles and kisses to you both, Ben. XXX. Chapter 7. An Operation. St John's Hospital, London, 23 April. Dear Groucho, Dr. Khan says that tomorrow is the day. He wants to operate on me. I knew I was sick, but I thought I'd come over here to London and Dr. Khan, the smart, famous doctor, would give me some miracle medicine and pal, I'd be cured. Nah, an operation. I don't know about that. Dad was pretty upset today. I think he'd been crying. He sat beside my bed all day. I'd fall asleep, and every time I'd wake up, Dad would be there in his chair. No one else gets to sit in his chair, not even Aunt Isabel, when she and Uncle Albert come to visit. There's a whole bunch of doctors and nurses coming my way. Maybe I should tell them that I've changed my mind and would like to go home. Yeah, that's a good plan. I'll look Dr. Khan in the eye and just say, "Sorry, Dr. Khan, I've changed my mind and I'd like to go home." Looks like I'm stuck here. Dr. Khan told me that all the doctors and nurses are ready to operate, so I'm not allowed to change my mind now. Guess I'll have to be brave. I told Dad I'd be brave, and he cried. Then I cried. I thought we would cry all night. Gotta go. The nurse is telling me to get some sleep. As if I'll be able to sleep tonight. Love to you and Mum, Ben. XXX. Chapter 8. Same Old Daggy Postcard. St John's Hospital, London, 2 May. Dear Groucho, well, I got through the operation all right. A doctor gave me a small needle, then told me to count backwards from 20. Easy, huh? I only got as far as 17, I think. Then I was fast asleep. Next thing I knew, I was back in my room. It was as if I'd just blinked. Dad told me that I'd been asleep for 2 whole days. Sorry it's been so long since my last postcard. I've been having all sorts of treatment. It makes me feel awful. But Dr. Khan says that I'll feel better before too long. If he wasn't such a smart, famous doctor, I probably wouldn't believe him. I'm feeling really bad right now, so Dad is writing this card for me. That explains why the handwriting is so bad. Very funny, Ben. And it's the same old daggy hospital postcard again. I promise to send a better one next time. I've lost heaps of weight, so I'll have to eat up big when I get home. I can't wait to go home. I miss everyone. Hugs and kisses, Ben. P.S. Groucho, tell Mum that I miss her too. Dad. Chapter 9. Coming home. Heathrow Airport, London, 3 June. Dear Groucho, can you guess what the plane on this card means? Yes, we're coming home. We're at the airport now. Only 2 hours until we board the plane. I can't wait. Uncle Albert and Aunt Isabel are here with us. They picked us up at our hotel and drove us to the airport. They've both made me promise to come back and visit them when I'm a little older. I'll have to get a part-time job. Airfares to England aren't cheap, you know. I can't wait to see you and Mum. I hope you won't mind if I don't run around with you too much. I'm still a little weak. Dad says I'll be better in no time. But just how long is no time? It's been weeks since my operation and I still feel lousy. But don't worry, boy, I'll be home soon. Lots and lots of love and kisses and hugs and woofs. You're getting better really fast, best friend, Ben. P.S. My haircut is a teeny bit different from the last time you saw me. I'm kind of bald. Don't laugh too much, okay? P.P.S. Hi, Mum. See you real soon.